Hey everyone, it's Karama here doing the last of all of our deck profiles anyway, thank God.
Until
updates, which that's going to suck. But we're doing Glide's Angel Feathers. She's doing Metatron until Celestials come out in set 11, which I'm not looking forward to building that, helping her build that one. That's just going to suck. But let's get to the deck. She's starting off with Crimson Heart. What is it, Nana or Nahas? Sorry. Basically, what it does is it, Forerunner, and then if you have the one grade 1 and then Aphrodite in rear guard, and Aphrodite as Vanguard, she basically does the Gold Paladin stuff and Superior rides Metatron. Always awesome. She gets that really often, actually. Next, she plays 4 heal triggers, which acts exactly like Launch in Vegas, and it's annoying. So, like at the beginning of the end phase, like
I think that's more annoying than Lodging.
Yeah, it is. It's more. Zell, you're right. It is more annoying just because it's Angel Feather.
Look, my heal trigger went to the damage zone. Back to my hand, summon.
Back to the deck. She runs 7 criticals. Which, this one you put in Soul, gives another Angel Feather 3k, and then the vanilla. I actually kind of like that vanilla. It just makes the angels look sick. But they're crits, so power and criticals galore. And then her last trigger lineup, and we actually added, because she was originally running 8 crits, but we took 1 out for 1 more draw because she was having problems with finding stuff she needed when she needed it. So we decided to see if 1 more draw would work. And for her it did. Like, I know most of the time it's usually just 8 crits, 4 draws, 4 heals, and then the starter, but for her this works. So that's all that matters. But her ability is when she's in the damage zone, you flip her and she gives another unit, I believe, 3,000 power, which still makes her incredibly dangerous. So, that's it for her trigger lineup. Next is grade 1s. And, like, she does know that even with the Angel Feather's ability to manipulate damage zone, she still likes running 4 perfect guard. It just whenever she plays it, she seems more comfortable with with 4 in the deck. Because at the time that all of them are in the damage zone, she never gets the things to pull them out. So usually when she's at 4, she usually gets them and it works. She did sub the other time and she's played it and it just didn't work for her the other way. So. Here's the second part to that ride up. It's what you need in the rear guard circle along with the starter. And her effect is she flips herself in the damage zone, and she gives another 3k to another unit. But she's a lot more effective if you have the starter and then Aphrodite, the grade 2 on Vanguard, because then you can get Metatron. If you go first and you have that set up,
grade 3 by turn 2.
Yeah, grade 3 by turn 2, and it's just not nice.
Makes up for
it makes
previous attack you couldn't attack.
Yeah, like it seriously just your opponent has to fend off grade twin drives and everything at grade 1. So if they don't perfect guard you and shit, it's just I've noticed that with just seeing it and playing it in the gold version. She runs 4 of the Pegasus, the grade 1 Pegasus. 1000 ray Pegasus. When any card is into the damage, it gains 3. So with Metatron, you can abuse it, which is just nice, especially when it's boosting Metatron. Or boosting anything, really, like the grade 2 or even Crimson. Like the grade 3, you know, Calamity Flame. That's what it's called. And then, she was originally running 4, but she took 1 down to put in the perfect guard. And, like, she rarely saw it. She actually got the write-off more than anything I've ever seen, which is her luck. It's insane. But when he's placed, Counterblast 1, put the top card from your deck into your damage, and then you take a card out. I believe at the end of turn. Yeah, at the beginning of the end phase, like, it takes a card from the damage and puts it back into your hand. No, from the deck. Into the deck, so yeah. Which is even better. Alright, that's it for grade 1s. Grade 2s. She runs 4 of the Aphrodite. Same thing as the grade 1 when she's in the draw trigger. When she's in the damage zone, you flip her and she gives another unit 3k. Not bad, but if she's Vanguard and you have the grade 1 and then the starter, you put the grade 1, the starter, in Soul and Superior Rad Metatron. It is not a nice combo, like I've been saying. And it's one that is always a challenge if she gets it off before you get anything that you need. She runs 4 of the Million Ray Pegasus, the grade 2. Same thing as grade 1 in Calamity. Anything goes to the damage zone. During that turn, it gains 3k. Or 2k. Sorry, I keep saying 3, but it's 2. Sorry. But, as far as power goes, it's just for grade 2s, you can get it fairly high. And then you have the grade 1 boosting it, and it's a really high row. And you're just looking at that going, thanks for coming. Perfect guard me. Especially if you like somebody perfect guards you with Metatron, and yeah. We are looking for she is looking for a 3rd one for this, and I say we because we're all trying to help her with it. But you know, so she's looking for a 3rd one. We substituted 1 Calamity Flame for it, so once that happens, she'll be running 7 grade 3s instead of 8. But it's the whole when she's placed, you know, she basically discards an Angel Feather from her hand, takes another card from her damage zone, and puts it into her hand. So you combine that with Doctor, and it's just shenanigans. Especially when you combine both of them with Metatron, then it's just crap. Because then you can just keep reusing their cycles, you can keep reusing their effects, and just not nice. But that's the grade 2s. Next up, grade 3, which she runs 4 Metatron. And one of the coolest Angel Feathers I've seen in a while. You know, I've never really been a big fan of the clan until, like, this card came out. And this was just such an abusable limit break. You know, it's an act. And yes, I think you can only do it once per turn. Yeah, it can only be used once a turn, but it could be used every turn. So as long as you meet the limit break. So, if you're at 3 and you do Witch Doctor could give you this thing's skill, and then you just abuse it from there. Then it just goes into everything. So, yeah. And combine that with Pegasus and everything. Just a fun card. Not fun when you're playing against it, though. It's annoying. She runs 4 Calamity Flames. It will be 3 once we get the Nether Notchel, but it's the same thing as the Pegasus. Gains 3k, and this does work on either player's turn, which I find really broke. So I believe she is the only one that works on everybody else's.
No, the Pegasus do too. It says anytime a card is sent to the damage zone.
Yeah.
So then as a Vanguard, it is really difficult, especially if she's only got like 2 or 3 damage because of heal triggers.
Right.
And you go to attack and do 2 damage to her, she goes up by 6,000.
Right, so she does her own effect. And it's just such a nice support card. Notchel's better for the deck, so it will be a little bit of a loss, but at least it's not one that is gonna hurt the deck. So, but that's it, guys. Tell me what you tell us what you think. If you have any tips, make sure they're nicer tips, and always remember to like and subscribe. So, this is Karama and Zelku. Peace out.